Okay, let's check. Recording is active. Yes, good. Mods seem to be working correctly. Marvellous. Now, there are a few extra things installed since last time we were all here. I've had an increased facial resolution and shadow mapping mod added. And we've also unlocked the frame rate. We're now playing at 60. Let's see how this affects. Okay, yeah. That definitely affects things like parrying. That timing should have been more or less perfect. And again. Okay. I think this is going to take some... Yeah, there we go. That felt kind of weird. Like I parried way too late, and yet somehow still got the parry. That's going to take some getting used to. Whoa, that heal animation seems faster too. Don't know if it actually is, it feels like it. Okay. Okay, we can deal with that. Got plenty of time to practice after all. Let's bring Mr. Hollow down here. He can be our new friend. Yeah, it feels really, really weird. All the animations seem to be playing slightly too fast. From what, well, you know, considering what I'm used to. There is definitely an increase in responsiveness though, so that's... Again, that might actually take some getting used to. The idea that I don't have to, you know, try and begin actions ahead of time. There's no prediction going on. That's gonna be something very weird, I think. Something very weird indeed. Get out of the way, son. Apologies by the way if you heard me clicking things there. Oh god. Pay attention to what you're doing. Don't try and click mouse buttons outside of the screen. That's not a good idea. To get a vague idea of what the face looks like now, if I can find a decent position that doesn't automatically blur me. See, a bit more shadowing around the eyes and such. Just makes the face look a bit more three-dimensional, a bit more detailed in many regards. Which I appreciate. Let's take care of you first. And push and jump and... Oh god, I can't chop! A delayed chop! Ow! I walked straight into that crossbow bolt. That wasn't my best plan, not gonna... Really? Whoosh! And did I mention whoosh? And did I mention whoosh? There we go. Took far too long. Gentlemen, jump. Really? Really? You're gonna play that one on me, are you, game? That's fine, it's fine. I don't mind at all. I might have to chop you down though. So I'd say it's nothing personal, but it is blatantly personal. Oh god. Oh, Gambolt's in the wrong direction. Hey buddy. Hey piggy. Piggy, 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 piggy. Not today, son. Get out of here, pig. You bore me. Bah. Okay. See, oh god, you. I was hoping the pig was following and get caught in the fire, but no. No, it's Mr. Cautious Hollow who's following us, apparently. My axe. I said, my axe. How much off balance do I have to make you to make this a fatal chop? Ah! Perfect. Absolutely bloody perfect. Okay. We've got Piggy, we've got Crossbowman. The Crossbowman has spotted us already. Great. Great stuff. So grab these. No, no, not the message. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you very much. Right. Nope, not been auto hotbarred. I am slightly disappointed by that, but I guess it's only to be expected after all. Chuck that on there. Okay. Let's see if we can get Mr. Pig into the fire. Yeah, that should work. Even the Hollow's going after it. Haha, you stupid pig. Burn! Burn, pig! More pig! More pig! Apparently Crossbowman decided he didn't like me burning his piggy friend. His piggy friend who doesn't be able to decide whether or not he actually wants to go into the fire anymore. Perhaps I threw that one a bit too high. Let's try down there. That gonna work? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yep, there we go. That's the ticket. And I'm completely out of healing items already, my god. Okay, that shows how long it's been since I did this. Take care of Mr. Ooh, not today, son. Not today. There we go. That's more of the ticket. That's more of the ticket indeed. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, you. I've forgotten about you. Come out here and fight me like a skeleton jerky man thing. Don't make me come round. We have to go all the way around. There's going to be a reckoning. Swing and a miss. Don't work out far. I keep forgetting I'm actually playing as a pyromancer. Because when I first played this, I played as a wanderer, I think, didn't I? So I was used to doing everything without the assist of spells and such. So I've been told by various people that, you know, pyro was the easy way to go, at least in the beginning of the game, if nothing else. Can I actually... Nope, can't actually chuck my fireball that high, unfortunately. Stupid hollow. Right. Really? You're gonna play me like this, are you, Stump? Well, screw you. Let's try that again with my sole remaining fireball, shall we? There we go. Even the odds a little, with very little danger to myself. Always a fan of doing that. Speaking of which, jump attacks for the win. Jump attacks. Especially against people with no shields, so it's like the only way to go. When you got the timing right, anyway. No, stupid pillar. A mystery key, you say? Well, colour me intrigued. Back up a bit. There we go. That's good enough. Right. No, that was the wrong menu again. Ah, God, get yourself together, man. Keys, keys, keys. Mystery key, there we go. Purpose is unknown. It appears to be a basic prison cell key. That's not much as item descriptions go. It's accurate, considering what it's actually going to be used for a bit later on, but a little lackluster, I think, considering what this game is usually like in regards to lure imparted through item descriptions. Yeah. Onward ever bravely onward, I guess. Through this room of... Again, kind of unclear purpose. Maybe a dining hall of some sort, but there's no area for food preparation in the immediate vicinity, so I don't know. Where were you swinging, son? Aha. That looks useful. Well, it looks shiny, which is basically the same thing in the mind of many an adventurer. Large soul of a lost undead, huh? Funky fresh. Yeah, is that going to backstep me onto the... Nope! I was hoping I was going to get caught by the pillar and just be able to, you know, walk casually to the right and continue on my journey, but no. Step backward a bit further than I expected. I always remember Dark Souls as having the smallest of the backstep radiuses too. Weird. I mean, it certainly wasn't Bloodborne levels where you fly back across half the level by backstepping, but even so. Kinda weird. More dining furniture. But again, no indication of this being a proper mess hall. No food prep areas in the immediate vicinity, at least none that I recall, anyhow. Very strange. So perhaps maybe just a general rec room? You know, people would bring their own lunches and just... they'd sit in there and eat them when not on guard duty out here. Maybe. Possibly. Actually, can we... I think you can just about see the edge of the Black Knight that's up there on that tower. Perhaps I'm imagining. Perhaps it's actually just part of the parapet and I'm imagining. Yeah, well. Directions. Alright, you. Spear Hollow. One of the more annoying types of hollow. Especially when they go into aggressive mode and they start just poking at you repeatedly from behind their bloody shields. They're especially troublesome on a low poise build like this one. Yeah, still can't see the guy properly. Ah, yes. Our first introduction to the Boulder Knights. Introduced with the chance to backstab them, which I thought was a nice touch. Like, here's something new and probably dangerous, but you can get an advantage by sneaking up behind. And bonk! Yeah, I didn't think a single backstab would actually kill him. You know what Minori expects, I think, unless you got... unless you got something like the Zwei, maybe? Most weapons you come here with, assuming you go the way the game intends, are not going to be instant kill weapons. I think that's sort of your first introduction to that idea as well. That a backstab or riposte is not a guaranteed instant kill. I don't think there's anything in the very early stages of the game that can't be one-shot backstabbed or such. It's a nice way to introduce that idea to the player, give them an obvious opportunity to attempt to backstab something, and then have it get up again afterward. But with low enough health that a single other swing will probably kill the creature in question. Lesson imparted. Some danger, but not overly much so to the player. Do I have... Yep, there we go. Easiest way to get rid of these two I've always found if you go the correct way. Chuck an alluring skull. That'll bring at least one, if not both. I did not mean to activate that, but sure, why not? Just bring you out here, shall we? Nope. And... no. Okay, not backstab. Now backstab. There we go. So much damage it didn't even show up on the final counter. Great. Great. Okay, where am I going? Where am I? Oh, it's you! Killed in a single swing! This was an utterly pointless use of this buff. I mean, assuming that I killed the gargoyles in a single saute, which I don't see why I wouldn't. It's not overly problematic, it's just kind of irritating, I suppose. Your turn next, Sonny Jim. Okay, just stand there and take it in the spine, that's very considerate of you. Probably won't ever need to come through here again, but I'll have that open just in case. I think the only reason I'd ever need to come that particular route again is if I was trying to avoid triggering the Drake, which is, something that's happened long since. Yeah, nothing about that looks inviting, does it? Multiple dudes and some unknown giant thing in the background. Yeah, probably not going to be going that way. Also, I don't need the halberd for this playthrough, so I'm not going to pick that up. And this is not by any stretch of the imagination a completionist playthrough, this is sort of a reimagining of your first time through the game, for want of a better explanation. Needfall indeed. I know it would have been cool if there was like a little secret down there you could have dropped to. The game does more of that sort of thing later on. Well, I say later on, there's stuff in the beginning of the game that does that as well, but you know what I mean. Okay. Who's first? Stop dancing and come after me. Oh, swing and a miss, son! Can I still one-shot you? Yes, I can. Yeah. The game doesn't go, completely overboard by having everything immune to one-shot backstabs. But just bring up the idea early on, before you face something like the Tower Knight, who's in the parish over there. Who is in fact someone who can't be backstabbed at all. And stay down. Ah, stupid hollows. Should I try and kill him first, or should I go and upgrade my axe first? I think I'm going to go with axe. A little bit of extra damage will make the fight against the Tower Knight a bit quicker, ultimately. Ooh. Oh dear. What's going on? Hell was that about? Is he going to do it again? No. If I come back this way? Okay. Oh, that must have been the game loading in the details for the map down here. Because it's now loading 4K textures instead of the regulars, the 720p ones. Okay. That's high-res Sen's Fortress, by the way. It probably didn't help. Oh, God. Okay. Let's actually take a quick look, see how it looks. I think we've got... yeah, we've got the proper high-res trees installed, and the proper version of Sen's Fortress. Note the fact that the block textures don't look muddy and distorted anymore. Yeah. We've actually got leaves and things on the ground, just a bit of extra detail, moss, all sorts of business. And Sigma, onion bro. Let's have a little chat. In fact, I'll turn the display off while we chat as well, just to admire the cinematics of the area a bit. Oh, you guys didn't see that, but that noise that Siegmeyer makes just freaked out my cat so much he ran into the door.
I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Everyone's so happy around here. Lordran is a lovely place.
Still closed. Still closed.
Interesting that the thing that gets rid of your display also gets rid of subtitles. I think if you use the in-game option, subtitles remain active. I suppose the keyboard shortcut for this is more for, you know, taking screenshots and the like real quick. I think there's a button that actually does that too. No idea what it is, but pretty sure there is one. Not really something I like to do. I think it's really cool as well, the fire effects. Are apparently produced by cycling 2 stock pictures of flames over and over again really, really quick. My god, that chest. That beard. Those arms.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require anything, then speak to me.
Yeah, I think it would have been cool if Rob had actually gone with the original idea to have Andre be, you know, the firstborn of Gwen. I think that might have been a cool idea. I mean, it's pretty clear he blatantly looks like Gwen. You know, well, it's Gwen as he looked in the opening cinematic, that is, not as we actually see him at the end of the game. But yeah, I think it would have been cool if we'd actually been able to continue that storyline. Why can't... Oh, I haven't got enough souls, that's why I can't upgrade any of this shit, okay.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Indeed. Okay. Let's pop some poppable souls, shall we? Phantom cash. Gotta love it. Pop. Pop, pop. Souls go pop. Thanks, put them on the hotbar. That's gonna be a bit quicker, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go. Pop. And pop. And yeah, well, you get the general idea. Once you pop, you just can't stop. That's what they always said about... Well, that was Pringles, not Souls, of course. Silly me. But oh well. Might as well pop the lot when I think about it. Get as many things upgraded and such as I can. That's my general plan anyhow. I will eventually come back here and buy a battle axe and upgrade that too.
Well,
just for the extra poise damage, nothing else.
You seem to be doing alright. Need anything forged?
Could do a few things forged, I guess. Let's go with a hand axe +1. God, just seeing that claymore is upsetting me. Again, it's been a while, so I don't remember if I mentioned this in a previous episode, but there was a place, a forge, more accurately here in the UK, that I wanted to purchase a antique look claymore from. I'd use this as the display piece. And I've umming and ahhing about actually doing it for probably about a year now, maybe longer.
Don't get yourself killed.
When I received a email, so I was subscribed to their newsletter and all that stuff, from them letting me know that the antique model has been discontinued. And there are no more in stock either, so... yeah. I'm never going to get one, apparently. Which still upsets me a little even now. I mean, the likelihood of me actually forking out the... I think like £230 for the Claymore was pretty low, I will admit, but... the fact that it's not even an option anymore. It's no longer a choice, it's just a case of you can no longer have this. Yeah, it's kind of upsetting. The only positive note is that the fact I was on their mailing list as interested is apparently the only reason they remembered to get rid of it from the store page, so people didn't keep trying to order it even though it was discontinued. So yeah, yay me, I guess. And jump! Ah, stupid demon. You know nothing about jumping. Ugh. Wow, it's just rude. I think I pissed it off, you know. Yep, seems quite angsty in there, doesn't he? Oh well, never mind, never mind. Hey buddy, you're a tree. Chop! Chop. Yeah. You think really the sight of someone coming towards them with an axe would terrify the ever-living sap out of a tree monster, but apparently not. Yeah, I can understand why it would anger them, but I think there'd be a degree of terror in there as well, don't you? I think so. I think so. Not this brazen attempt to attack me from behind. What have you got? Of course. I think that's exactly the same thing that happened to me in the previous LP, wasn't it? All they dropped was like the worst and most useless kind of moss out there. I genuinely can't think of a circumstance I've ever used blood red moss. It's like only one creature in the entire game that really has a bleed effect you need to worry about. And even then, you can avoid things more easily just by simply getting out the way of the attacks, rather than standing there trying to chew moss. It means you'll still take the damage from the attacks as well as the bleed effect, so no, that's better. I forgot about this little annoying thing with the axes. They don't attack downward particularly well. I have to keep that in mind when going after the other crystal lizards, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. What if I should go pay my little buddy down here a visit? Oh, right. Yes, that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted by stuff. Keep abruptly remembering other things I wanted to do and the like. Get down here first. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Fair arrows, longbow. Excellent. Always like to pick those up when I get a chance. Now, a little bit of fashion souls for you all. Is there anything that really matches the top I've currently got on? Boots might. Let's have a little bit of a gander. And that sort of works. I mean, I don't know. There's just nothing that really matches the pouches, is there? The pouches just make it look kind of ridiculous if you're wearing, especially the skin stripe trousers. Perhaps if I can find something a bit bulkier in terms of lower leg armor, maybe that might work. Yeah, and the heavy boots / skirt robe thing is actually lighter than the leather too. Gives me better fire and magic defense, which is going to be important later on, so yeah, I guess we'll stick with that for now. Right. Can I get down here without hurting myself? I've never really tried before. What do you know, it is possible to get down there without taking full damage. You learn new things about this game every day. Now that is the Forest of Death. And over yonder is the Tower of Death, which I don't think I can really get into anyway. So let's go down this way. Which is also leading to death, I admit, but this is death I can probably handle. Probably being the critical word there. Grasscrest shield in the distance. Probably not going to pick it up. Not really interested in that for the aesthetics of this particular playthrough. I'm probably not going to bother with any shield other than the wooden one, if I'm honest, either. I kind of like this as a design. It fits the general aesthetic of this character. Let's get rid of Mr. Choppy down there. Come on. Come up here where I can fight you a bit more easily. There's a lad. In the dick. And in the face. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier. Sidestep. I wonder, can I chain backstab you? Can I still do that? Stand side on to confuse the AI. Yep, if you stand directly in front or directly behind, they'll spin to face you, but stand at the side, you feel like a momentary pause where the AI isn't entirely certain how to position him to best attack. Come on, die already. There we go. Ah, no Black Knight halberd for me. Yeah, that's the only thing that could really have changed the playthrough if I actually got one. I mean, as weapons go, the Black Knight weapons, especially like on a new game playthrough, not so much a new game plus, are pretty much game changing or game breaking in some cases. Especially if you get them early enough and are able to level them quickly. Which you probably could, because you've got a fair bit of twinkling already. Like stuff like the gargoyle fight coming up. If you manage to harvest enough twinkling from the lizard drops, for example, and get like the Black Knight halberd or it's done, and level it sufficiently, you can pretty much wreck those gargoyles in a couple of blows. It's hilarious and terrifying in equal measure. I'm not going to go too much further into the garden. I just wanted to really go down there and take care of that and get the extra drops from the lizard and such. I mean, I was kind of hoping the second lizard would drop large stars instead of chunks, because that would have made upgrading my weapon in a bit, slightly faster, but yeah, you do what you do, right? Cheers, mate. Okay. Get around here. No, you missed. Stupid demon. Okay. Right. We need to probably do a few more upgrades and such. That would help, wouldn't it? Should I pause and resume, or should I just spam through this real quick? I think I'm actually gonna. I think I might cut it off, and then we'll resume once I'm ready to go. So thank you all for watching and such, and I shall see you all in the next episode. So until then, bye bye now. Bye bye.